Hey guys, I am finally back, ready for season 5. As you can see, still got some kind of issues going, but I've gone through about 3 laptops in the past 6 months, and they haven't been traded out by my own fault, just so you know. Unfortunately, I have family I live with that is not good with electronics. Um, so I finally got a laptop that will allow me to talk to it and it listens. Because all the laptops I had been getting, like I would talk to them and they just wouldn't listen. And I know it's fun to look at me and everything, but usually for a review, sorry, my Facebook's talking to me. Usually for a review, you want to hear what I'm saying. At least I hope you do. Some of you may watch this to look at me, but today I'm not anything special. Um, so anyways, Season 5, I can already tell is going to be more fighting than I've ever seen in my life, which I think I'm okay with right now. I'm okay with it. Um, but I've got this list here of people. I just want to review them, talk about their photo shoot, their look they have when they walked in, um, runway look, personality, what I think, blah 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 blah. You all totally, you've seen so many reviews, whatever. Um, is there no particular order at all? I tried doing it the order that they came out in the runway, and I've seen the episode, seen the actual episode and the Untucked at least 10 times. Not joking. Um, but I still couldn't remember the order they came out in the runway. So I'm sorry. But these are in no particular order, just the order that I could remember. So here we go. First off is Roxy Andrews, who obviously won. I just have one confusion about Roxy. I promise you all, I love her, so I'm about to start complimenting her like crazy in a second. But I just have one question. I thought, like, because I know Erica Andrews, she has breasts. And I want to know, does Roxy have breasts? Because I've seen so many pictures of her, and her breasts look legit. But then it's like, as a dude, I don't see her breasts at all. So I'm like, does she have boobs? Does she not have boobs? What's going on here? So I'm in a bit of a titty tantrum whenever I see her, because I just don't understand. So if any of you have an answer on that, please let me know. But she turned it out. She walked in looking fierce. I honestly thought that her photo shoot was kind of prettier than Detox's. I thought she looked gorgeous. And she seems very professional, you know, talking about how she's not a fan of girls who don't tuck. Um, so I really think she has a good chance of winning this. And I'm just saying that from episode 1. Her runway look was fabulous. Personally, in my opinion, she wouldn't have won the runway look. Just saying. I just did not. Her makeup was. I feel like she should have gone prettier in the face. It looked too much for me. But that's just my opinion. Um, other than that, I really love her. I think she has a good chance of winning. So she's absolutely fabulous. I adore her. Next is Jinx Monsoon. Didn't really get much from Jinx. I thought she looked absolutely gorgeous walking in, though. That character is uncrackable. I mean, even as she like was drowning in the photo shoot, she still was serving you Jinx, and I was like, girl, if I'm drowning, I don't care what persona. I'm probably gonna pull out like Roman and just start. Somebody help me here right now, like a dungeon dragon, okay? And I would just be flipping, but she was just like, yeah, I'm a little tangled. I was like, no, girl, are you crazy? But her runway look, I mean, it was okay. Like, I didn't hate it. It would have been better if she didn't have that loop on her butt. But, I mean, she was safe. I think she's going to be fun to watch this season, and I'm excited for her. So, Jinx is cool. Linacious Sparks. You'll notice that this season I pretty much love anybody that has an X in their name. Sparks being one of them. And uh, she would have been my winner on the runway. Because she made it out of wallpaper, okay? And that dress was so much more eleganza. That face was painted. She had a zombie high heel in her hair. She was flawless, people. Like, how did she not win? I was utterly shocked, okay? And her personality, like, shine. For a second, I was like, because I understand some people win just because their personality is better than the other. For example, LaShawn Beyond versus Sharon Needles, season 4, episode 1. Um, But I honestly feel like Minasia was serving more personality than Roxy on the runway. But that's just me. And I feel like their gowns are both pretty equal. There's no denying Roxy's gorgeous, but Lenacia, for me, just thought she should have won. Her gown when she walked in, that kind of really odd shape, like I was cool with it. She served it in the water, but I mean, she lives in Puerto Rico, and I think those people are part fish. Well, the people that aren't drag queens are also part fish, I believe. Um, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Either way, I'm really looking forward to some more Sparks this season, and I think she's probably going to be the first extremely fierce Puerto Rican we've had since Yara Sofia. I think she's going to be in the top three fierce ones. Nina Flowers, Yara Sofia, Lanisha Sparks. Hope she proves me right. Next is Vivian Pinay. That makeup was the most flawless makeup I've ever seen in my life. I literally looked at it like I didn't recognize her, and I study this show. I study it, and she looked like somebody I had never seen before, and it was gorgeous. I mean, she looked fabulous. The only thing that worries me though is she's hanging around Alyssa a lot, and well, I'll just let my opinion about Alyssa later to show how I feel about that. But yeah, but walking into the runway or walking into the competition, I don't feel like she was serving it as much as the other girls. I mean, she looked like she worked at the mall. Her photo shoot was gorgeous. She put those red pumps to work, as Jinx said, and kind of excited to see what she has to offer, but I don't think she's going to be around long. Monica Beverly Hills. She's got a lot of issues, and I hate when they put people with like mental issues on there, and I feel for her, but I just don't feel like this is the right place for her. She kind of has a bit of a Dita Ritz style, in my opinion, but a lot more polished than Dita Ritz, I feel like. It's just, I'm not a big fan of her so far, and I feel like she could be going home next episode when she reveals some sort of secret that's going to be huge. But I'm guessing with drug use, she was maybe sharing needles and something happened. But we'll see. We'll find out tomorrow night. So excited to see how that goes. Next up is Alyssa Edwards. She looked awful walking into the runway. Just want to say that. Didn't really care about that photo shoot. Her runway look, she should have not had that cape. She should have taken some stuff off. I hate how she's coming after Alaska. I mean, I just cannot stand her. She's already driving me insane. Well, not as much as somebody else who I think you all know. But I really want Jade and Vivian to keep away from her because I feel like her shadiness is going to rub off. And right now, I'm Team Coco. Um, just because Coco isn't the one that got disqualified from the pageant system. And everybody has said, oh, well, the only reason why Alyssa lost her crown is because she had some scheduling errors. I don't think the pageant system would disqualify you from it and permanently expel you for some mixed up dates, okay? Um, so definitely there's been some behavioral issues going on there. And I think that Alyssa's going to be the one to blame instead of Coco. Um, so yeah, Coco or Alyssa so far is my villain, and she stuck up for Serena in the Untucked. Nobody should stand up for Serena. I don't care if you're 21. I'm 17, and I would not be acting as stupid as she is. So do not be sticking up for her. Do not encourage her to be stupid. Anyways, next is Penny. I was extremely disappointed. I expected her to go far. RuPaul pretty much handed her the win. Okay? He put her against Serena Cha Cha, And I mean, penetration versus Serena Cha-Cha. I was like, oh, well, this is easy, whatever. And then I was proven wrong. I'm like, Penny, all you had to do was know the words, and you were going to stay. RuPaul was not going to throw you out over Serena Cha-Cha. Like, oh, she acted up so bad. That fabric was gorgeous too, but that hair was a mess. That makeup was a mess. That padding was asymmetrical. I clearly saw it when they pointed it out. I don't know. I'm just so sad she's gone. I really, 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 really expected her to go far, and she proved me wrong. But whatever. By penetration. Next is Jade Jolie. Jade, I'm kind of expecting her. I don't know. Going into it, I was expecting her to be like some kind of mean person, but now I'm thinking maybe she's just like playing it off as like the really dumb blonde, which I love. I love dumb blondes as long as they're like sweet dumb blondes. And she came after Serena, which I utterly did not care. If anybody came after Serena this episode, I was like, you go. I was like, Vivian Panay, you go. Serena, awesome. Or not Serena, awesome. Jade, awesome. Okay. So Jade, I'm kind of mixed emotions. Again, I want her to stay away from Alyssa. She clearly does not know how to edit. I hated those pants in that wig and that hat she was wearing when she walked in. That top was not very flattering either. That runway look, just please, she should have taken, she ruined that fabric. She really did. Should have just take something off, girl. I mean, do some Carmen Carrera or something. Edit, 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 edit. But I'm excited to see what she has to offer. I really feel like she's just going to have a tacky, girly, Claire's exploded all over me style. But who knows? So we'll see what she has to offer. Next is Coco Montrese. She hasn't given me anything yet, but I'm cool with her so far. I really think the only thing that saved her from being in the bottom was she served the personality and the attitude and that bag that was in the shape. I don't know what I'm speaking right now. My brain doesn't comprehend, so it's going all visual on you all. I hope you understand what I'm saying. But yeah, she was cool. Tell she's clearly the more mature one than Alyssa. And once again, I'm Team Coco. If any of you have a reason for being Team Alyssa, please comment on this. Let me know. I really just don't see so many people are Team Alyssa, and I don't understand why. But if you have a reason, let me know, please. Next is Honey Mahogany. That was a mess. That was a mess. That was a mess. That was a mess. She looked fine walking into the competition, but the runway was a mess. Okay. Was there a dress? Because to me, it looked like a bunch of chiffon thrown up into a ball and then wrapped around her. That headpiece was cute. That makeup was cute, but she looked like a mess. And I'm expecting her to go home soon because I don't get it. I don't get it. She's got such a weird style that I just don't understand. So, I don't know. Detox! Oh, I busted out laughing every time Detox had something to say. Because she has cracked me up. And her dress kind of was weird to me. Her runway, well, walking in, she was clearly the most fabulous one walking into the show. That was fabulous. And her photo shoot was fabulous. And her dress, though, from certain angles I loved it, and from certain angles I hated it. And I just didn't, it was kind of a swooped train, which looked good from some angles and not from some angles. And I don't know. But I love Detox. I'm glad she said something to Alyssa about, I don't agree with that at all. You are ridiculous. Can't stand you. And I think she's probably going to be my fave this season. So, you go Detox, okay? Serena Cha-Cha. Can she please go home? Can she please go home? Can we get rid of her next episode? Please. Please, please, please. I do not want to deal with her anymore. Okay? I just, that, she, the top half of her dress looked like it was made out of tinfoil. She just needs this, everybody was being so nice to her, and then she just decided to be mean to everyone else and be annoying, which is ridiculous. Um, so I hate Serena Chacha. She needs to go. She got on Jade for being mean to her, and I'm like, girl, who started it? Clearly you. Just, I'm sure you all agree with me on this. Then it's Alaska. Kind of disappointed. She needs to step it up. That probably the only thing that saved her about her gown that she wore was that hair accessory. What did she wear again? Saran wrap is what she wore. So the hair accessory is probably the only thing that saved her. Sorry, I started touching my hair when I said hair accessory. Now it's not the way I want it to be. Um, but yeah, nobody read me for my hair on this video, please, goodness. Um, so she better step it up for real, and she needs to stick to Detox. I'm glad that Detox knows her, and I'm glad that Detox and Roxy are sticking together. Detox, Roxy, Alaska is what I need to happen here. Okay. Um, Walking in, I didn't understand the outfit, but I wouldn't have read her for it. And the photo shoot just, oh, step it up, Alaska. And then very last is Ivy Winters. Ivy Winters, as Rue would say. Ivy, I'm a huge fan. I'm hoping she gets further. Walking in the runway, she looked fine. Out there, her hair, I'm worried she's one of those queens that is just amazing at making gowns, but is awful with hair and makeup, like LaShawn Beyond was. So, she better step it up. Um, I know she's fabulous. The biggest problem I had with her was as a boy, she wears one giant earring on her right ear. I was like, honey, I would be so attracted to you if you did not have on that giant earring. Not that I don't mind earrings, but just one giant earring hanging from your ear. Yeah. So anyways, those are my opinions. Please let me know your opinions. I'm excited for tomorrow night's episode. It's going to be a crazy season. Hopefully I'll be able to do one for every episode, do a review for every episode, get back to you guys, just because I really miss seeing you all. Always feel free to message me, talk to me about my Facebook. I have 2,500 views now, which is insane. So just thank you guys, love you. See you later.